What's up, guys? This is the first video of 1,000 talks. It's gonna be a just a little quick little series. Just I'm gonna have sometimes just some talking about some of our current topics. Some are gonna be older. Some are gonna be just more relevant to what's going on in our community today, and maybe how we can improve, and just some other key notes and facts. So I just wanted to bring up a video on a Minneapolis man that happened not even that long ago. There was some forgery going on or something like that, and so the Minneapolis PD showed up to, I guess, assess the situation. They found this man sitting in his car, and he kind of resisted, and they put him under arrest. They didn't use any tasers, they didn't use anything like that, but what they did use in excessiveness was a knee on the back of the neck, and they did that for several minutes. Some couple bystanders even came by to even say, hey, you're on top of this guy's neck, you're cutting off his airway, and it was literally one single officer still on the guy's neck for a pretty long period of time, and the guy ended up expiring literally right there on the spot. If you can actually look at the guy as the video is happening, he is expiring right there on the spot. And there's bystanders, there's an officer who's the other guy's partner, and he's turned around talking to the bystanders, making sure they stay back. No doubt that's in his job description, but if there's a resisting suspect, you would think that there'd be more than one officer on top of that to keep the guy on the ground and focused on what's important, and that's protecting the citizens and protecting his fellow officer. But he's sitting there jaw-jacking and doing little comments and stuff like that with the people on the bystanders who are sitting on the sidewalk. And literally, you could just see this older, he's probably like, I don't know, maybe in his 30s or close to 40s or so, but he's literally on the ground, and the cop has a whole entire all his body weight right there on the back of the guy's neck, and he ends up expiring. A lot of people put out a lot of comments. So here goes another black person this, or here goes another black story. Black people put stuff out. Hey, that's crazy. Hey, that's messed up. Hey, that shouldn't have happened. All type of things. But here it is that we can't just be simple human beings. We can't just be simple, I'm an American, I love my country, I live here, you know what I mean? I don't do much out of the ordinary, just like anybody else. And, when you jog down the street, when you go to the grocery store, when you do this, when you do that, you just want to be a normal person. I was literally in the store probably 3-4 days ago. I was getting a bike tire. And I'm so used to Walmart being 24 hours. I walked in there kind of late, you know what I mean? That's my own fault. But, here it is. I was looking for a bike tire, and I got one warning about the store being closed. And I said, hey, okay, all right, thank you. I just wanted to grab the price of this bike tire, and I'll be walking right out. I snapped a photo of the bike tire, and I started walking to the door, and it took more than probably in that 2.5 seconds for a manager to show up and start threatening to call Naperville PD on me, start threatening to get me removed from the store forcibly. And I was literally already in the process of walking out of the store. And honestly, a situation like that could have easily been escalated into something more serious. Of course I'm going to be irritated. I just got the police called on me for a bike tire, so I would be irritated, and that could lead to whatever it could lead to. And being a young black man in this country is dangerous. I didn't do anything. I am what I am. I was born what I was born, and nobody wants to talk about how absurd it is for me to be in danger, and I was just born. So yeah, technology, yeah, we got 5G, yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on, but as a society, America still has a long ways to go. It really, really does. And when you just can't go and do your normal routine, and you just can't be a normal person, or when something happens and they don't know who the suspect is, and more people are prone to turn and look at you, you will start to feel a certain way about your American counterparts. And we don't want it to get to that extreme. But here we are. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We are literally in the middle of a pandemic. People are dropping everywhere, all over the world. And we just somehow still can't look at each other as equal human counterparts. And I think that that's really, really sad when you think about that in a whole. So condolences to that man's family. Condolences to any of his loved ones. I feel real bad for him. I wish they would have, literally, he was already in handcuffs. I wish they would have just picked him up and put him in the car or whatever. You know what I mean? But don't kill the guy. I get it. He's unruly, whatever. But you literally you literally murdered a man, whoever that police officer is. You literally stayed on top of the guy's neck, and here it is. He passed away, man. And at the end of the day, man, when you're not treated like an equal human counterpart, when people can turn off their sensitivity to you and turn it off quick, and to where whatever happens to you, oh well, that's pretty messed up. And it's really absurd, and it's a terrible, terrible, terrible ideology and way of thinking. It's highly toxic, and it's going to continue to be toxic. And as long as us as Black people, we got to keep doing our part in our communities. We got to keep doing our part in the areas where we live, and for our loved ones, because well, what can I say, man? Society just don't mess with us like that. So thanks for tuning into the video, guys. Please like and share my video. I plan on keep doing just more positive talks and discussions, and just more things that we can talk about and get them all settled, and hopefully as a community we can work on these things and get them handled. So all right, guys, you have a blessed day, and take care.